Husband and I were on separate pages when it came to our finances. We came from different backgrounds. I was kind of taught more to be more frivolous with money. He was taught more to be more aware of what he's spending and how much he has and how to budget.
I wasn't keeping track of it. So now I have to start and think about,
There are so many people in our community, and especially African Americans, that really never learned how to budget. They were never taught by their parents. They were never taught in the school system. So this is an opportunity for them to really understand how to really focus on themselves, their money, and make them financially healthy.
My first 2 years, people would come to see me. They would set up appointments, and they would say, I feel disconnected from God, I feel disconnected from my family, or I'm just feeling depressed. And I would always ask, how's your money? And then people would get kind of disarmed, or their facial expressions would change. And many times I found out it was about their finances. And so that's when I asked Carrie Barner, who is our program coordinator here for Camphor Fiscally Fit. I asked her, and this was 6 years ago, I asked her if she would start meeting with people individually, and then also she would start some small sessions. And that's, as she said, that's how we started. Money drives a lot of things in our lives. It really does.
You know, in general, my spending habits were horrible, and just not talking to him about what I was spending and how quickly I was going through money, and why I wasn't able to pay a certain bill, and why we were getting phone calls if I only paid half of a bill. That was something that was really, detrimental to our relationship, and it was part of, our arguments and a lot of issues with our relationship and our marriage.
Well, I thought that the budget that I put on myself, that I could not save anymore than I already was. And I thought I'm not getting what I want to at the grocery store. I'm not buying things that I want to buy already. There's no way I can, the budget that I'm on now, I'm able to save $200 more.
People that really don't understand budgeting, savings, credit, they really need a lot of time to process the information. So that's why I developed the course to be a 7 to 9 month course.
And I think to be sitting around the table with other people, not putting anyone down, not judging anyone, coming from a non-judgmental, non-intimidating method, using that method and say, you know what, you have value and you can do better with your money and you can be free and you're going to create some wealth in your family and for generations to come and for wealth in the community.
It's going to help you. Just like if you want to go back to school to get another job, you're going to have to take time out a couple of days a week in order to take those classes. And that's the same with being financially fit. This class is going to help you in the long run. And my credit score went up 70 points.
Families will be better off and will be healthier if their finances can be in order and if they can begin to create wealth and empowerment for their families, and then that reaches out to the community, and our communities will be healthier and wealthier.